kids are innocent, lovable, and adorable until they decide to say exactly what's on their mind. And when those kids happen to be the children of A-list celebrities, their brutally honest comments can get pretty loud, from accidentally exposing their famous parents to saying things they probably wish they could take back. These celebrity kids had absolutely zero filter.
They don't start dating till like 17, right?
Starting off with Matt Damon, one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. His movies are usually must-watches, but apparently his daughter didn't get the memo.
My 16-year-old likes to give me a hard time, and she is very clear about not wanting to see anything that I'm in if she thinks it might be good.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so she'll watch anything she hears. Like if I get bad reviews in something, she's like, that's the one she wants to see.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's one movie I did that's not very good, and it's called The Great Wall. And my daughter was talking to one of her friends, and she was talking about this movie. My dad did this movie, The Wall, and she kept calling it The Wall. And I was finally like, Isabella, that movie's called The Great Wall. And she was like, Dad, there is nothing great about that movie.
Unlike Ben Affleck's son, who probably thinks having Batman as a dad is the coolest thing ever.
He actually, not even kind of, he believes that I'm Batman. I've kind of set a sort of a trap for myself because I showed him some of the clips and the stuff, and I told him, yeah, you know, I'm Batman. And so now he thinks like his dad is Batman. You know, truly. And now when I go out of the house, he says, are you going to the Batcave? And I have to tell him, yep, going to the Batcave. I'm sure that, you know, it's going to come back to haunt me when he's in therapy. Going, he lied to me! Batman!
But it doesn't stop there. Just wait until you see his reaction whenever a FedEx courier shows up at the door.
In the United States, they have this purple color, and so my son thinks the FedEx guy is the Joker. And so every time he comes to deliver a screenplay, my son tells me, you know, like, Dad, the Joker's outside. And then he wants me to go fight him. So I have to go through this whole ritual where I go out, I give the guy $20 to do like a pantomime kung fu Adam West fight with me, so my son will still believe I'm Batman and I can beat up the Joker. I think the guys draw lots to not have to deliver scripts to my house.
But Ben Affleck isn't the only one. Gal Gadot's daughter is just as proud to have Wonder Woman as her mom.
Alma my daughter is very proud. We go to the park, and then she goes to, you know, kids, they try to make friends, so they go to the parents, and she goes, my mom is Wonder Woman. And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, you know, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
My mother was more like the Joker.
And Dwayne Johnson's daughter. She still doesn't believe her dad is actually Maui from Moana, despite all his efforts to prove it to her.
Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome, because the world really wants to know, is Daddy Maui?
No.
Are you kidding? Or are you serious? Is Daddy Maui?
No.
Okay.
While Chris Pratt's son still isn't quite sure what his dad actually does for a living.
He thinks I'm a firefighter?
Why?
I don't know. Because I know this because I'll say, hey, bud, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I gotta go to work. And he'll go, are you going to work on your fire truck? And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am, son.
Now, Chris, your son seems remarkably unimpressed by your career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really couldn't care less.
But isn't it like he doesn't believe you're the real deal?
He went to Universal the other day, Universal Studios in LA, theme park, had a good time, and came back and he said, hey, Dad, guess what? Today, I saw the real Owen. Because like there's this guy at Universal who dresses up like my character from the movie, and the dinosaurs come out and he's like does this thing, and the kids, he's like,
that's so funny.
I saw the real one, Dad. So I was like, well, all right, yeah.
They came to set, and they happened to, well, they came on this day where I was shooting a launch scene, so I was in the spacesuit, and pretending to launch. And, I think they think I'm an astronaut.
Do you do anything to dissuade them from thinking you're an astronaut?
My oldest said the other day, she pointed to the moon, she was like, "That's where you work, right?"
A fact that by now everyone should know. Kids say what they hear.
The new dog like peed on the stairwell, and I'm like getting ready in the morning, and Mila's like, "Oh, Ricky peed on the stairwell." I'm like, "Ricky," and I'm walking, and my daughter's right behind me, and all of a sudden I just hear, "Ricky," and I'm like, "No!" And then I was like, maybe I got off, and then she turns around, and there's like a hole in the carpet where the dog had like chewed a hole in the carpet, and she just points it, and she goes, "Ricky." And I'm like,
I have a farm up in Washington State, and on this farm is a lake, and it's we fish a lot for bass on this lake, my son and I. And I had this rule with my old man, and I have it with my son, which is when you're fishing, you can swear. And so we're out fishing, he catches a fish, and I'm trying to get him to take a picture with the fish before we let it go, and it flops out of his hands, and these bass have these little spines on their back, and the fin pokes him in the hand, it falls in the water. He starts to cry, and he's like, "Oh," and he said, "Oh, Dad, I'm about to swear." I said, "Hey, you know the rules." And he goes, that bass is stupid." I said, "Did you feel better?" He said, "A little bit stupid bass." And I was like, all right, buddy, yeah, now's the time, get it out." And he goes, "That stupid bass is a pussy."
Boys, man, they love it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got little savages.
I do. My oldest is like, he called me a little the other day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And threw little in there. He goes, "You little And I was like, "Hey." What?
Over what?
It was like, "Hey, no, you can't have that right now." He was like, "Oh," he's like, "Little I go, "What was that?" He goes, "You little I go, "No."
But in Chris Evans' case, the roles are reversed. He's saying exactly what his toddler nephew says.
My sister has 3 kids, and the middle kid, Miles, he's 3 years old. He's very much like me, in the sense that he's very particular about what he likes, more appropriately what he doesn't like, which is...
He has a catchphrase.
Everything. He says, "I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it."
I don't like it.
Well, he has the same speech impediment than I do, where the L's and the R's turn into W's, and so it ends up, "I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it."
And what I found was that phrase somehow worked its way into my day-to-day vernacular. So I'm a 33-year-old man, and, I say at least 4 to 5 times a day, just to myself, under my breath, you just kind of say, "I don't like it."
And if you would have to choose a theme song for the Avengers, maybe for the next movie, which one would you pick?
God, I don't like it.
But no kid is as gangster as Ryan Reynolds' daughter.
Yeah. My younger daughter, Inez, she's 2. She's like really into villains. That's like her thing. Like, we watch Beauty and the Beast, like her favorite character is Gaston.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And
she's
like,
dark-sided.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. When our pediatrician, when she met Inez, she said, "Oh, this one's shady." And like even the other day when we were traveling back home, we were at the airport, and out of our whole family, she's the only one that got the secondary security pat down.
At 2 years,
2 years old.
All right, so what is this shady 2-year-old up
But
to?
she just like takes it like a hardened felon. Like she's just like,
search me. What's up?
Unfortunately for Mark Wahlberg, his daughter's boyfriend was one step ahead of him.
She had one that was not a nice boy, and it was like, it's innocent enough, but I was like, so this kid, I want to meet this kid. So I'm like, okay, I want to meet him. You want to hang out with him? I want to meet him, and then you can hang out with him in a safe environment. She's like, "What's a safe environment, Dad?" And everything is the attitude. So all of a sudden, this kid comes over, and he one-ups me. He brings his mom.
Let's admit it, every couple of parents has a little rivalry over which one the kids love more.
And is she talking?
Yeah, she's saying mama. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
you know what though? You know what my wife doesn't realize though? Is that she calls me mama too.
And then there's Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, who are in a silent competition over which one of their accents their kids will pick up.
Is your kids getting your accent, or are they getting your husband's accent?
Well, Hazel had my accent for a really long time and would say things like water, which I was really proud of. And then the other day she goes, "Can I have some water?" And I went, "It's water." And she was like, "No, it's water." I was like, no!
But at least her firstborn helps her with her newborn, just not in the way you'd think.
No, I turned my back for a second yesterday, and I went to the kitchen to make her some lunch, and I came back to discover Hazel just dragging Violet off her playmat. Just gently sort of just dragging her.
Pulling a baby,
and Violet looked a bit wide-eyed, you know.
Yeah.
And I just said, "Oh, Hazel, I don't think we want to do that." And she goes, "I just want to get her in a better spot."
And honestly, I can't wait to try Shaquille O'Neal's technique on my future kids.
What'd you get?
Lemon pepperoni.
Come in there. Tax bite.
What the hell is a tax bite?
I appreciate you. No, tax bite. As the king of the family, you gotta make sure you get a cut. Mimi! Come on.
Oh, so this is the O'Neal family sampler plate.
What's this?
Boneless teriyaki.
Huh? Tax bite?
Damn, look out, ladies. You might lose a finger.
I thought my died tomorrow. What is this?
Barbecue.
Tax bite?
All right, Shaq. You might just be a genius for this one. Maybe.
And Kevin Hart, he wanted to make sure his kids understood just how lucky they are, so he showed them where he came from.
You know, I want to make sure that my kids understand the value of hard work and what the meaning behind it should be. So, you know, I don't want you thinking that what we have and our lifestyle is how it's supposed to be, because it's not.
Yeah.
There's a reality behind it. So I'm gonna take you to where Dad is from. So we take a trip, you know, we take a real trip to Philadelphia. We pull up to my place, and you know, I give this long speech. It's like a moment. Like, it's like 7 a.m. I got there when nobody would be there. And I'm like, look, I didn't have, okay?
Yeah.
Look, this is the grass. See this little thing? It's all the grass we had. I had to sit on the step. I waited for the bus here. I walked 2.5 miles to get from here to where I had to go to meet my mom.
Yeah.
This was not a situation that you were comfortable in. And I get done, and my kids are like, "We want to live here!" No. This place is a piece of shit. I'm trying to show you what we have is nice. You just got to work for it. We don't want to go home. It's like, let us go upstairs. I literally had to stop the lesson. The trip to Philadelphia is short.
During an Instagram Live, Cardi B tried to promote her new album, but her daughter, Culture, had other plans.
Y'all go get my album, please.
Oh, don't get her album.
Do you? What you mean don't get my album, girl? Then you ain't gonna be able to buy shit. We're gonna live in the hood. In Acha's house.
When Paul Rudd landed the role of Ant-Man, he immediately told his son, expecting him to lose his mind.
When I told my own son that I was going to be in a superhero movie, he asked me what it was. I said I would be playing Ant-Man. And he said, "What?" He was not that impressed. What he actually said was, "Well, I can't wait to see how stupid that'll be."
Stop it.
I swear to God, that's what he said.
She has a very specific way of talking that I realize she kind of sounds like a prostitute in like a Vietnam movie. She speaks like in a pocket. She's like, "No, you know, give me cookie, I go with you."